Jin Jin,
Yeah.
is it true that you put peanut butter in your waffle?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Last year y'all was acting mad funny.
Jin Jin,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
How you feel about the setup?
It's scary and I love it.
I think it's scary too, but everything's gonna be okay. I just want to. We have a guest.
I guess we have a guest.
Oh my god. Justin, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh wait, it's Anna. Wait, that's so funny. Shout out to Anna. They don't know you. And we're gonna, do our little interview thing because we just been putting episodes out raw dog. They don't really know us, and they're gonna get to know us
Yes.
through 10 questions.
10 questions.
Jenna, are you ready?
Yeah.
So Jenna,
Yes.
I know you very well.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had 2 words to describe your personality, what would those 2 words be and why?
Okay. Let me think. Say, like, optimistic and fun. Those are just the first 2 that came to mind.
Hard.
Because I feel like I walk around with, like, the half glass full kind of vibe. Like, even in shitty situations, I'm like, we'll get through it. There's a way out. And then I just feel like I have a fun personality. And I am a chill person, but you're never going to see me just, like, slumped and, like, not speaking to anybody.
Right.
And yes, we all have those days, but generally I'm a very fun person, I feel.
You're a very fun person. Yeah. What movie would you say defines your, like, attitude towards life? Like, if you were to be placed into a movie, like, as an actor, or, like, just the general, like, vicinity of a movie, like, what movie would that be? And, like, why is that you?
Okay. So it's a little different than just what movie you'd want to join for fun.
Correct.
You have to, like, feel like embodied in it.
Yes.
Ooh, can I whip out my letterbox, Papa?
Of course, Dada. See, the funny thing is, I was gonna ask you like the version of like, if you were to be inserted in. I'm like, that's boring.
Okay.
What embodies you?
I've got like 2 answers. Like, I want to say Twilight. That wasn't the first one to come to mind, but I just love spooky vibes. Like, if I could live in a world that had just a blue filter on it, I'm blessed. And I just feel like I like all the side characters too, a lot. So I'd hang out with them, and I just feel like I could fit in that world very well.
Yeah.
And then the other answer that came to mind is there's this movie called Never Back Down, 2008, and I got showed that movie at a very young age, and it's just like, it's basically just men fighting and just being pissed off, and I don't know why I loved it so much as a child, and I still love it. Like, anytime I'm pissed off, like, I want to watch that movie.
Wow.
And I just, because I am like a very go with the flow, like it takes a lot for me to get angry, but when I do get angry, it's like I don't want to show that, you know. So I'm like, let me watch this movie to let it out, because I do have that rage, but I'm fine. Does that make sense?
No, I hear you.
Okay.
Because I think that's like one of the things that I do know about you. Because I remember the first time you told me.
What?
It's a comment on the rage.
Yeah.
I remember.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
You were telling me about you getting ready and something not working out with your makeup, and you punching the shit out of your wall. And you told me that, and I had never heard you exhibit anger before in such a way. Where I was like,
physically.
I was like, wait, you did what? And you were like, yeah, it's a thing. And I was like, that's kind of fine. I'm learning something about you.
I've only done it once, to be fair, but I've wanted to do it 100 times. But it was one day, like, for my birthday, like 2 years ago, and my eyeliner just wasn't working. And I just bam on the wall. The wall is fine.
Right.
The wall is fine. My wrist, I had like a bruised wrist, but I just went through. I just went right back into makeup mode.
It was just, I was like, wow, that's hilarious. I didn't know you had that in your bag, and it was awesome. And I was like, well, we're learning, and I love this about you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. You ready? Question
Yes.
number 3.
Okay.
You answered that beautifully, by the way.
Thank you.
What is your biggest fear, and how do you manage it?
Ooh. Okay, I think I've got like 2. For the longest time, it's like heights. But I wouldn't just say like any heights. Like I could ride an airplane just fine. It's more of the feeling of safety. Like there's been times that I've gone to amusement parks. Like what I don't do roller coasters, so I wouldn't even say that. Like a water park, because I like water parks.
Right.
But a ride looks safe, but the stairs look unsafe. So I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna pass on that. But I feel like I've gotten better for the most part. Like just recently.
I'd say so. When we went to Universal, you were on a handful of those rides.
Oh yeah, I did force myself to do a few things, and it ended up being pretty fun. And recently, when I was in New Orleans, we went to this like historical place called The View, and there was a high up like little cafe at the top.
Yeah.
And I got myself a little coffee, and we were outside, and our hair was literally sticking up, but
That's
it
hard.
wasn't that high. Like I've been to places that were higher and actually did scare the shit out of me, but I just kept it calm.
Yeah.
But I feel like that one I can, if someone like people that I love are with me, I'm like I can manage. But my other one is throw up. Oh my god, and it's come back full force. So bad, and you know why. I'm not gonna say why.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone in that situation though. It was a recent situation, but anyway, okay, I don't like telling people this because I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself, but I'm just gonna say it.
Sure.
I'm 23 years old, and I have not thrown up since I was 12.
That's a hell of a record.
Yeah, and I've had lots of tummy aches throughout these years.
Yeah.
But I just shit it all out. Thank God. I pray. I'll sit if I've got a stomach ache. I sit on the toilet and I pray to God that I shit it out because I don't want to throw up. I'm scared of my own throw up. I'm scared of other people's throw up.
Right.
And because of the recent situation that had happened,
Yes.
anytime people like hiccup or flinch in a manner that throws me off, I'm prepared. I feel like it's going to happen again.
So you managed that fear by just
Not managing it at all. Because, like, honestly, I would say the past 2 or 3 years before that,
Yeah.
I've been pretty good. Like, I accepted the fact, like, okay, if I throw up, I throw up. It's normal. Everyone does it. It's normal. I'll be okay. I'm going to feel like shit, but it's okay. Yeah. And then that happened, and now I'm fully back to, like, just, yeah. Anyway.
Which that's, bro, if there's an irrational fear, that's the most rational fear of all time, bro. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
throw up is just,
It's nasty.
it's vile.
It's nasty.
It's very nasty. Ready for the next question?
Yes.
All right. If you could change one thing about your past, what would it be and why?
One thing about my past. I might be sitting here for a minute. Might need to make a cut. I gotta think.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel like I've lived my life pretty solid. Like, yes, I've made mistakes, so I don't want to say I regret anything, but I think just in the past, like, the first thing that came to mind is, like, I don't know, ghosting people. I will say, to that same point, though, there's, like, probably two or three people I probably did ghost that said they were interested in me, and I was just, like, I was so scared of, like, hurting people. Like, my brain would always think the worst. I'm like, they're gonna kill themselves because of me, but I'm like, girl, don't put yourself on that pedestal. They probably aren't, and if they do, that's a them thing, not a you thing. Right. But yeah, I definitely have, like, had not the best communication, I'd say, in the past, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my answer.
That's good. What is your greatest accomplishment, and what did it teach you about yourself?
Oh, Greatest accomplishment.
Thus far, at least.
One of them is a couple years ago, I worked for an online media company. I'll still shout them out, like NV Media. They're cool as fuck. I wasn't getting paid or anything. Everyone was volunteers at the time. I don't know if they get paid now, but very cool. They just kind of had a lot of faith in me, and I didn't really have to like prove myself for that. I guess just the way I carried myself, they could tell that like I had a drive to like do something. And so they gave me lots of opportunities to like speak to people that I thought I would have to work like, you know, hard to get there, but because of the company and like, you know, doing little things in there, they had enough of a following to, you know, interact and interview with certain people. And I got to talk to a couple artists. Some I knew, some I didn't. I just had to learn about within like just a few days notice and talk to them. And people really liked my interviews and the questions I had to ask. And I got some things out of the artists that everyone was like shocked about. But yeah, I would say like some of the interviews I've done, we could even link them below. They're still out there, but I interviewed this rapper 2C and another artist I really like, Tia Corinne, who has worked with Kenny Beats. That's how I found out about her, because I love Kenny Beats. So it was just kind of crazy how that happened.
Me and Dr. Saints. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
She's hard. I didn't know you interviewed Tia. That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
I'll give you the link.
That's hard.
It was crazy.
Dude.
I like manifested it like fully, because I had just did my previous interview. And then I told my friend Maya, I was like, I need to interview Tia Corinne. I was like, I need to interview her. Wow. And then a week later, I was like, when I wake up, I'm going to email her team. And then there was an opportunity from my team saying, anyone want to interview Tia Corinne? And then Maya was like, Jenna. And I was like, me. And so I got to interview her like a day or two later, and it was insane.
What year is this?
2021, I think. And it was like a long, like, we talked for maybe like 10 minutes.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And in her bedroom. And her background had like Nickelodeon themed. It was really cool, like a bunch of characters.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro. You're about to get back into that bag too.
Yes.
All right, Jin. What's your favorite memory between you and I?
That was low-key one of my questions.
Oh, word? Well, I can answer it.
Okay. You can answer it later.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot. Favorite.
Here we go. Good
memories. The first thing that came to my mind is the day we went to watch, I think it was the same day. We watched Bodies, and we went to Target and just, was that the same day we got the Best Friend game? I think it was. And we filmed the mock.
Yeah. We went to the dollar store and everything. Yeah,
we just like filmed a little mock video in the car just to like test the waters. Yeah. And we were cracking up at ourselves. That's a really good day.
Yeah, that was a great day. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. That was a good day. Damn, that's 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was like the start.
That's crazy. Dog, time's moving way too fast, bro. That's crazy. All right, question number 7. We got 3 more, bro. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. I love interviewing you. You're doing really well.
Thank you.
Okay. Who is the person who had the biggest positive impact on your life and why? And that could be celebrity, that could be person in your personal life, et cetera, et cetera.
Honestly, one of them is like Kenny Beats. That's usually my answer when people say like, who's your biggest inspiration? I'm like, Kenny Beats. Yeah. Like, I feel like he's my godfather and he doesn't know it. Like, I'm purposely saving myself from having a yerba mate unless I'm with him. I'm never drinking one unless he offers it to me.
Is that like his thing?
Oh yeah, he fucking loves them. He has a fridge of them.
I didn't
in
know
his
that
studio.
That was funny. That's so funny. I was like, wait, why?
He's just But like seriously, he like got me through COVID. Like his streams of him just in the cave like making beats in like 10 seconds. Like he was making beats like the whole stream, and then he'd take a break and he'd just talk to us. But like he was going through some, I mean, obviously we were all going through some shit, but his family was going through stuff, and like he was telling us about it, and he just was like telling us just the way he talks. Like he's not only a talented person, but he's so like caring, and he cares about the people around him, and he cares so much about us, and you could feel it. And he's said so many just amazing things that like genuinely like kept me going through that time, because I was watching his streams all day every day because he was doing it every single day, and there was just a lot of inspiration and just like good wisdom I took from him. I wish I could say like a specific line, but
but just over a cumulative amount of years, you just taken a lot from him. That's awesome.
I feel like I owe him like a lot of strength, which is crazy. I don't know him, but like, hey, he was there.
We connected to some people that just don't know we're around.
Yeah,
that's the cool part about connecting through technology the way we have in the last century or so. That's hard. Shout out Kenny Beats, man.
Shout out Kenny Beats.
Shout out Kenny. Anyways, let's see. What order do I want to do this in? All right, I'm gonna do this one. I was gonna do this last, but honestly, I like it.
Okay.
Right now, what is the most important thing you want to achieve in the next 5 years?
Ooh, the next 5 years?
Yeah.
Gosh. Definitely something creative. Like I want to have like accomplished something. Like either I have no plans of it right now, but I would not be shocked if I did like a short film, or I have done another couple numbers of interviews. Like if I've done 10, like, and actually that's not really a lot in 5 years, but at least I've, consistently, I feel like I'm not saying what I need to say. I need more consistent, like if I've done a consistent amount of interviews, or I've done a short film, or I just started something new, just something in the creative space that I'm like really proud of.
Right.
And this is one of those things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This means a lot to me. I hope there's more of this.
Yeah. Oh, we on that, man. Come on. This is the second to last question, and it's crazy because like what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay. What is the most significant lesson you've learned about all the relationships you've had? Friendship, boyfriend, alike. What's it taught you in the last 2 years?
Communication is key. I've heard that before, like getting into a relationship. I've always like believed that, because there was definitely a lack of communication in my life from others. And I was just like, okay, this feels unfair. But I went into my current relationship like wanting to be as like open and honest as possible. And I feel like I give that, and I feel like he gives me that.
Yeah. And
there's time or two where I'm like, oh, I wanted to say this, but I didn't. And then like it's fixed. Like it's all good. Yeah. And just communication really gets you through everything, like honesty. Sometimes if you're scared of saying one thing, if you say it, this is for all relationships, friendships, parents. It's like sometimes it's better to like say what you're scared to say, because they might be feeling the exact same way, or they might understand it a lot more than you think. So just say what you want to say, and let the words fall out.
Say what you want to say.
Oh, we're singing two different songs. Say what you need to say.
Is that John Mayer?
I don't know.
Why'd you stare off in his face?
Because I was like, didn't want to get yelled at for not knowing who that was.
Girl, it ain't nothing. If you were to have a superpower, what would it be and why?
I would want to talk to animals.
Talk to animals?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because I connect with them. I feel like I can easily understand them more than people sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've always had a thing with animals. I'm like, I see them, they see me, we get each other.
Yeah.
I want to speak to them. I want to know how their days are. I want to know what it's like to be a deer. I want to know what it's like to be a squirrel. I would live, if I could live one day of my life as every animal and then go back to being a human, I would do it.
Wow.
That's so interesting.
That is interesting.
I want to just see what their routines are.
That's awesome.
They're just so cute.
I do. I love that. That's a good answer. I don't think I've ever heard that as like a superpower, like being like the thing you would do. Like that's so you.
Thank you.
Jenna, you're an incredible human being. I love talking to you. I love hosting a podcast with you.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something you want the world to know about Jin, what is that thing you want the world to know about you?
Man.
This is the reasoning for me rearranging my questions.
Okay.
That one I feel like is really
it's a good final thing.
Yeah.
What do I want them to know about me? I don't know. I gotta think.
It's tough. It's loaded.
It's a loaded potato. And I'm just a crinkle fry.
Mm-hmm. A crinkle fry is funny. Is that your personality? I feel like you're a curly.
I'm curly fry.
I don't know why.
I feel like that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see that.
Yeah.
This isn't necessarily about me, but it's just a piece of advice that I would like to share.
There you go.
It's something I like to tell people if they are feeling like stuck or if they're feeling depressed or just happy. Like I just like telling people this, but it's like as long as you're taking care of yourself today, then you're taking care of your future self. Because so many people think about the future too much. And yes, it's good to plan and have ideas and things you want, not to discredit that, but when like it's okay that you just showered and ate food. You know, it's like as long as you're taking care of yourself today, then your future self is always going to be good. So, and again, like try not to reflect on the past either. It's like, oh, you did something that you weren't proud of yesterday. Let's not do it today.
Right.
So just focus on the present.
That's great advice.
Thank you.
Jenna, thank you for letting me interview you.
You're welcome.
All right. Now we're into part 2.
Part 2. All right, Devin.
Hey.
You're on the hot seat now, brother.
Bro, it's crazy. I'm kind of scared.
It does feel a little spooky ooky, right?
Yeah. I like it though.
Yeah.
It though. I'm feeling good.
You ready?
Yeah. Hit
All
me.
right. Let's get into it. What video are you most proud of?
Whoa. You starting off crazy. What video? Wow. That's a great question, Jenna. Oh my God.
Thank you.
So I have 2 answers for very different reasons. Because I feel like I've had like multiple different like formats for my video essays, and one of them was like the format that I used for like predominantly like right around the time that we became friends, like 2022, and it was the Grimes Oblivion video.
That's a really good video.
Thank you. I think that one I'm really, really proud of because like that was like a topic I didn't necessarily know too much about when I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video about it. But like once I like put my like nails into like why that song is like really, really dope, and it being like this like voice for the voiceless of like people that have been, you know, sexually assaulted, and it was just like, dang, dude, like this is just a dance record, but there's so many layers to it. And I love the structure of the video. I love that I was able to have like a 10-minute like digress about like how important it was to, you know, survivors. And some of the comments that I still get to this day are like people like, this song means so much to me. there's not a single video essay about it, especially about the content and people being like, I feel really seen. I feel like you understood what the assignment was about, like why this song is important. It's not just a good pop song. It's a incredible, reach out to people that have been through something so traumatic. And I don't know, man, I'm really proud of that one. I really love that video. And the second one is this video I did on MGMT, the youth, because like that's the first video I ever made that like is the format I'm doing now, which I've kind of entitled it as short film video essays, where I really, really throw my personal life into the first half of the video and how it's related to whatever song or album I'm doing. And while I really love doing that, it's very taxing, and I've only made like 3 different versions of it. The 2 others being Faye Webster's Car Therapy, and I'm working on the other one right now, Haley Hendricks, I Need to Start a Garden. So I think I'm gonna go back to like my old style of just kind of like being like, this song is rad, this is the lyrical content, I love it because of this, rather than this is why I was depressed for 4 months and this song got me through it. Because like it takes a lot out of me to write all of those video essays. But yeah, I'm really proud of that MGMT one, because I talked about like regaining like my youthful innocence in a way where I thought I lost it because life. It's tough sometimes, but I really, really found myself in that song. So getting to like fully display what that song meant to me in that moment, and also get to personify it through my sister's dog Kylo, because like that dog in a moment of depression taught me about youthful innocence, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Like he just regenerates every day and turns into the same old smiley dog, and it reminded me like, yeah, I really like that song, and it inspired a video that I really love to this day. So
great answer.
Thank you. Yeah, love that.
Okay, number 2.
All right.
Who is your dream interview?
I have a lot of answers. I will keep it minimal and say Schoolboy Q. I want to sit with him so bad, bro. Pause. Like, he's just one of my favorite artists of all time, and he doesn't do the interview thing a lot. So like when he does, and it's like someone that's like straight boof asking like stupid ass questions. Oh,
why are you called Schoolboy Q?
Why do you capitalize all your H's? Like all that whack shit, man. Like just ask him some like real nitty gritty, like, hey, I know you have a new record out, but can I ask you about Blind Threads on Oxymoron and like what got you to this spot? Like just ask him like some real, just like smooth shit about like his career, because thus far it's been so impressive. But Q, I want to interview Bones, because Bones does not do interviews, and Bones, just let me talk to you for a little bit.
He'll watch this,
like, because he followed me off the video I made about him, exactly. So like he knows like I wouldn't bullshit, but he's got like the mysterious thing going for him. Like he's a character, and I fuck with it so heavy. Yeah. So like if he never does an interview again, which he did one like 2 years ago with Nardwar, and then he did like a really like in-depth interview, like a magazine one. So I hope I get on that list. That would be fine.
I think you will.
I appreciate that. Manifest, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Bones is Schoolboy Q. Yay. For sure. Tyler too. I'll talk to Tyler, but I don't need that. I don't need it. He has so many good interviews out. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Those two, they don't really have a lot. So
yeah, I see the reason.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. You ready for number 3?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. I don't have, it's so dark in here and I got sunglasses. Hold on. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Me going, ooh. If you could only listen to one record for the rest of your life, I'm sorry. I know that question is annoying as fuck,
It's
but
not annoying. It's just hard.
you gotta do it
For the rest of my life.
for the rest of your life.
Am I on
And
a...
pray that you don't get tired of it.
As I have that backtrack of...
Yeah.
Damn, boy. The rest of my life? Am I on an island?
If you want to be. You have free will.
Okay.
Am I like on an island? Am I stranded? And I have to only listen to one record?
Or am I just like at the crib and I can watch TV, but every time I leave, I gotta listen to this record and only this record? Wow, bro. This is hard. Can I go to Spotify real quick?
Of course.
My
Take your
fault.
time.
Actually, I love music, bro. We good?
Oh, yeah, no. I just thought it'd be funny to be dramatic and zoom in more, but I can't. I can't. So we're just going to leave it there. Like the Office style.
Right,
Just-
yeah. Oh, no, brother. I don't know. I love music. I love variations of it. Ugh. Man. You really got me in a pickle here, man.
I love pickles.
I do too. But, like, this one ain't it. Because I love punk. And I love hard. You know what? Alright, so can I have two answers? It's either Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest or Glow On by Turnstile.
Okay.
I don't even like that answer. But like, fuck you. Alright? That's a good question. Yeah, Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest or Glow On by Turnstile or
yeah,
all
or everything else.
I'm trying to limit it down, like, for real, bro.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Flip a coin.
I'll do The Chronic by Dr. Dre too.
Okay.
Those are my three options.
Okay.
Or In Utero. Yo, you know what? Tribe Called Quest, Love in Theory. That's my final answer.
Okay, done.
I love that shit. Or 3 Feet High by DLS.
It's not how the fucking game works.
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
Oh my god. Next question.
Next question.
Yo, I like your case.
Thank you.
It's hard.
If you had to chill with one fictional character for a day, who would it be?
In like a movie?
Any fictional character. I feel like I know who you're going to pick, but I don't know if you will.
Take your guess.
I was going to say Daria.
You know what's funny? No.
Okay, cool.
Because I fuck with Daria, but like, that bitch is a lot. I love Daria because I am Daria in many situations. So hanging out with someone that's similar.
It's like chilling with a mirror.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, and it's like the similarities with me and her, they lie in her like nihilistic attitude towards life and like the people around her. So like, it's like being around that energy a lot would be like, all right, bro, like, can you relax? Like, I love you, but like, shut up. So not Daria. I kick it with Edward Blum from Big Fish. I know you've never seen that movie, but my man is just like, you know what's funny? He kind of reminds me of like every like white boy I've ever been friends with my entire life, with like the optimism of like privilege and like, but like they cool as hell and like can kick it with you and like listen to good music. I'll kick it with Edward Bloom.
Okay.
I kick it with Edward Bloom or Charlie from Person Being a Wallflower. Just make it a day. Just give him the life he deserves.
Oh, that's
my
so
guy.
sweet.
That's my guy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, I have so many answers to that question.
Well, luckily we're on number 5 now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'd hang out with Jade from Daria. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
What is what is the best advice you've ever received?
I've gotten a lot of good advice. It's from this song by Maya Hawke, and she talked about it in her podcast not too long ago. Is give up and be loved.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because like I talked about it pretty in depth on the podcast before, so I won't
Yeah.
really go too in depth with like why that is like the best advice. But it's like you truly gotta like do that for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta like let go a lot of responsibility when it doesn't have to be like so coveted at that moment. Because like you will stress yourself out if you don't just let people help you.
Mm-hmm.
And as a person who's suppressed and like was like really good at doing that kind of thing, and then just like letting the like good attitude build its way back up, like regenerate almost, and then be like, I'm good, and then like something bad happens and then we're right back down there because like I didn't properly, assess the situation or like take care of yourself. Give up, be loved, help. I was like, that's a hard line. I like that. I'm gonna start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let my girl do this for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let my sister do this for me because like I'll do it right back, and it won't be like this like one-sided thing. It can be really reciprocated love, and take care of yourself in that realm. So yeah, I like that.
You would do it for them, so why not let them do it for you?
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Great answer.
Appreciate that.
Now, what is your favorite memory of us?
Let me think about it, bro. We got a lot. All right, this is going to be a real interesting answer.
Okay.
This is.
Okay, just go.
I don't think it's going to be what you think it is, so I kind of want to hear what you like.
I just thought of the memory when we both shared our crushes at the time in the break room. Awesome. That was awesome conversation.
That was a great
It
memory.
felt like this.
Yeah.
It's like, when? And did you? And then have you?
Yeah.
And what's going on?
Okay, that was a great memory.
That was one.
That was fun. But honestly, honest to God, same week.
Okay.
Separate conversation.
Yeah.
We did our New Year's resolution conversation.
Also
while we
in
had
the break room.
in the break room. And I really loved that conversation because like I didn't necessarily know how vital that conversation was going to be for like what I was preparing to happen a month later with my mom passing away.
Yeah.
And my New Year's resolution like I had not talked about it. I'd had it in my head, but like I hadn't said it out loud. And it was like just to not be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like to do anything. Like I was just like, bro, I'm so done with being scared. And like just like embracing everything that's going to happen in my life for whatever it is going to be and taking it and applying it so I can continue to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I had said that in the light of I need to ask this girl out and not be scared of asking these girls out. Like I wasn't really scared of that. I was scared of the rejection, I guess. But I didn't realize I was saying that in preparation for the scariest thing that could possibly happen. Yeah. And I've had multiple moments where I spoke out something into existence as whether it's my like fear of fear and being like, I'm over that shit, or speaking in that I want to do therapy, which is something I said in that same conversation. And then a separate memory, like a week before, me and my now girlfriend like got together, I was like, Jenna, I really like her. I want her. And every time, without fail, I'm gonna just talk to you about stuff before I do it because it seems to work out every single time.
We got something good going for us.
No, you're my good luck charm. It's like,
oh, that's cute.
No, I'm serious, dude. I love you, but yeah, that New Year's resolution conversation, especially talking about that with you and you know, getting pretty personal with me about like, you know, just wanting to like really, you like. What was your New Year's resolution that one?
I was literally about to ask you.
Because like you were talking about, it was in preparation for moving out, I believe.
Oh, I wasn't moved out yet?
No. That was this is top of last year. You moved out in like the middle of 2023, right?
No, I moved out 2022. Like,
really?
Yeah, I think it was like April.
I'm confused. What was your New Year's resolution?
I don't remember.
Damn.
Yours is clearly more important.
We had a great conversation.
It was a great one. I just don't remember what it was for me.
But that, and this is my last answer.
Oh wait, it's 2024 currently.
Yes.
Was it 2023? I don't remember when I moved out, guys. I
could have sworn it was 2023.
I think you're right. I'm wrong. I think it's just almost been 2 years, so I keep saying 2 years.
Right.
Okay, you're right.
Okay, so
it was like April.
Okay, yeah, I was right.
My fault.
No, it's all good. I was just making sure because like that, if it was 22, I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But this is the last one because I have so many good memories with you. But this one was really important for our friendship, I feel. And it was when we went to go see Omar Apollo.
Yeah.
And that was a great, great night. But we had a separate conversation that we do not have to get into.
Yeah, we will not be getting into.
But the thing is about that conversation, because like it like really enlightened me that like you can have a tough conversation and still be fucking friends with somebody.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I was privy to. I think I had a number of tough conversations with like a lot of friends, and it turned out like we just weren't supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
Like with sharing what I shared and you responding how you responded and us having like this like deep ass conversation and like getting more understanding and like divulging on deeper like stories and like we just got to know each other more than we had in like the
past few months.
At that point, like 5 or 6 months that we had known each other. So like
it brought us closer.
It did.
Like in that moment. Like not in general, like in that moment we got really close.
Like you left my car, we hugged, I got in my car and I was like, I think that's my best friend.
Ugh.
I was like, that's my homie for like ever. Cause like we just like attacked that as a team. And I was like, she gonna be at my wedding.
Yeah.
Like as the best homie.
Best homie. My goal in life. I have a new goal in life.
There you go. I have so many people that have to make my never mind. It's when I get married, I'll handle it. That night was really special for me. So
it was for me too.
Oh, yeah. Yay. So that's my answers.
Hee
hee.
Okay. If you were to drop a song right now, what genre do you think it would be?
That's a great question. Well, I did the rap thing when I was in high school and partially when I was in college. And honestly, I don't think I would ever do it again. And when I like gave up like the whole music thing, I was like, I'm never doing music ever again. But I've always had an itch to do it because I love playing bass. I love doing all that shit. I would do hardcore.
Ooh.
I would do hardcore.
I was not expecting that answer.
Yeah. I would do a hardcore punk type thing. Cause like that genre has just like been like my favorite these last few years. And like some of the bands that I've just like been like playing like nonstop. I've been like, I want to do that. Like I'll scream my little voice away, not knowing exactly how to do it properly. But yeah, I would love to play bass in a hardcore band.
Oh my God. I need to see this happen.
It might. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I would do that. That'd be
Okay,
fun. That'd be
cool.
fun. On some like Zulu turnstile modulation type shit.
Dev is alive. Would you keep that name, or would you have a different stage name?
Dev is alive. Dev is alive.
I feel like,
hard.
yeah, I think you should keep it.
Yeah, I'm alive. I'll use it.
Yeah, of course. um,
This is fun.
I will say this one is more of like a stronger, deeper question,
Okay.
but I felt like I wanted to ask it.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
in what way do you feel the most connected to your mom after her passing?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel really connected to her in like the sense of like keeping a community around you, because my mom was really good at doing that. Like just like keeping her people around her and like keeping them tapped in and like making sure everyone's straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think
Checking in on everybody.
yeah, because like I was getting bad at that around the time when I was like taking care of her,
Mm-hmm.
like with my sister and my brother. But like, I don't know. I feel like after everything happened, and I was just like, bro, like, because like there's a world where I don't know how to call you immediately after she passed. And that was maybe like a couple months before everything happened. Like I wouldn't know how to FaceTime you and be like, I am losing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So when it did happen, and I was right around that time learning not to be scared, one of the things that was like a part of not being scared was being scared to hit my people up
Mm-hmm.
if things were shaken. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so if there's something I always learned, it's just keeping community. And honestly, every time Hunter's up here, I'm like, yeah, bro, that couch is yours,
Mm-hmm.
or the air mattress is yours, or every time podcast every Monday and seeing Hannah every Monday, because for a while I wasn't seeing Hannah.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to Hannah, and it wasn't even on purpose. It was just like life
Mm-hmm.
swimming away from my grasp. And it's like, no, that's my little sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit my little sister up. We make sure she's straight.
Mm-hmm.
Like after we done recording, I would love to FaceTime her.
Yeah,
make sure she's okay.
Yeah, Hannah's not here. She's feeling a little sicky icky.
Little
So
under the weather.
we're gonna call her.
Yeah, keep Hannah in your thoughts and prayers. She's fine, but look out for her, Jesus. Anyways, yeah, stronger sense of community, being available, and just praising God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was tapped in like that when she was around. So like now that she isn't, and I've been like, locked in on just being strong, having a stronger relationship with Jesus and God. It's been fine.
It's been very beautiful.
Yeah. That's my answer.
Good answer.
I appreciate it.
What's your... Well, I didn't put the number. I just put hashtag goal in life. What's your number one goal in life?
What's my hashtag goal in life? At this very moment, it's to make a short film that I'm proud of. I've done like a lot of music videos, and I'm gonna do more. Shout out to them Coast Boys. We're gonna put some good stuff out. But I have a plethora of ideas that I've listed out in the last year, but like it's just kind of time to like take the biggest one that I've like really thought about for, at this point, it's been 6 years of thought on this one idea. And it's like, it's time to conceptualize, write, and put it to the screen. So
That's so exciting.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest goal. And I think a thing I was like always waiting on was like community. It all comes full circle.
Yeah,
I can't do that by myself.
Mm-hmm.
There's no world where that happens. So recruiting and like, meeting and networking has kind of been like my like silent subconscious thing I've been doing to like cultivate a group that would be like, hey, y'all want to work on this project with me? Like, help me.
I will happily help you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're one of those people. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's
Yay.
one of those things. That's one of those things.
That is very exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
And yes, I would love to help. I feel like we have like the same like creative brain. Like whenever we do like ideas and like little projects together, like you'll start to describe something. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Or I'll start to describe something. You like wrote it down already.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool.
No, we could cook some stuff up.
Okay.
This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Holy
I
shit.
wrote this.
Ended on a silly note.
In what ways are you holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity in your community?
What?
I knew you weren't gonna know what it is. Have you seen this meme that's been going around with the Wicked cast? Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
No.
Okay, well, everyone's making fun of them because they keep getting emotional in all their interviews, which I think is stupid. Like, they clearly are very passionate about it.
Yeah.
But they did have one interview, which was like, what's going on? Because the interviewer asked the most like weightless question ever.
And they started crying.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna show you.
No,
Like, she go. You know, actually, I'm gonna show you on the pod.
No,
to
for
get your
sure.
reaction.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space for that and feeling power in that. I didn't know that was happening. I've seen it, yeah. Yes. Really powerful. That's what.
They hold hands now.
Grabs her finger.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in
The
queer
community.
media, so that's my, Yeah. I've seen.
She's so touched.
This week people are.
That's adorable.
I'm crying under these glasses. And Ariana, like, put your hand out. Ariana with the finger. Isn't that funny as fuck?
No, that's hilarious.
It's like, what are you asking?
They're so emotional. That's funny as hell. Nah,
It's the only time that I think we can giggle a little bit.
Oh God. So are you asking me that?
Yeah, and like, in what ways are you holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity in your community?
I don't know how to answer that. Is that a song in Wicked?
Yeah, Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
Are you holding space for it?
I'm absolutely not. Actually.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm
Maybe we'll find the space.
Maybe I'm holding space for some. Oh,
What are you holding space for?
So, yeah, you're an idiot. the lyrics in "Take Your Mask Off" by Tyler the Creator. I have been holding space for a lot of the lyrics on that new record. I'm not gonna lie, like Tyler. I think it's funny because like I was talking about this with my friend Jordan, which we found Tyler and like Odd Future together, and the thing back in the day was Tyler saying like "fuck his dad" or like
Oh yeah,
blah 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 bastard, all that play on like him not being in his life, and this being his like true write up of "it's okay, I forgive you, I hold no resentment," and his mom talking to him about how it's probably her fault that he isn't in his life. Like, whoo, what the hell? Like, we're watching like a growth spurt, like 10 years, really 15 years in the making. It was really touching to hear him be so vulnerable about that specific area of his life. So I'm holding space for that.
Oh
at the
my
very
God.
moment.
that's so beautiful.
You're gonna hold my Hey, shout out to Ariana and old girl, man. Like
Cynthia Erivo.
that's what her name's, Cynthia.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to her. What's she in? I ain't never seen her before.
I haven't. I'm gonna be real. I have not either until this. But she did Broadway.
Far.
I sounded like a robot. She did Broadway. Okay.
Broadway.
Okay, Alexa.
You feel me? Yeah, no, man. Shout out to them. I ain't seen that shit yet, but it looks cool.
I liked it.
That first song they sing, Ariana has this falsetto at the very,
It's
very
crazy.
end. Bro, it is nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. She said, ah. I was like, damn, she can sing, bro. Is that everything?
I think so.
Damn, dude. You did so good.
Oh, thank you.
Good interviewee.
I liked all of our questions.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about now?
What's for dinner?
Mac and cheese and pineapple casserole.
I'm gonna try the pineapple cast.
You should. We're gonna try the pineapple casserole now. If you wanna do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz.
And in the comments, please let us know what lyrics you're holding space for.
Is that an actual meme, bro? That's so fucking funny. Wait, we gotta do it at the same time.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, you can put like a cut, like you're on this side and I'm on this side.
Yeah.
All right,
You know what I'm saying? Like.